It is time for better food. Yes, with all the holiday parties coming up, you'll probably be serving a pie or two. And you could top a slice off with a store-bought whipped cream, or you can make it yourself.
Yeah, we're going to learn how to do that. Today's recipe is a twist on the traditional. Thanks to Heidi Harkopf. She represents the New England Dairy and Food Council. Welcome.
Thank you.
So a lot of people know that if you're going to make it yourself, it's really just normally 2 ingredients, right? Like sugar and heavy cream?
Right, and so you can use heavy cream or you can use whipping cream to make it, and they're pretty much the same. I know that's one question a lot of people ask me, is which one do you use?
Are they the same thing? Or?
So heavy cream has a little bit more fat, so if you're looking to make your whipped cream a day ahead, that might hold it more stable. But whipping cream's great, and your visitors won't know the difference.
Yeah, it makes such a difference.
And if you haven't done it before, you don't realize how easy it is. You just throw that in there with some sugar and whip it, but you're going to show us a new way that we could actually add yogurt to the whipped cream?
That's right. Now, the holidays are a time when we indulge a little bit more, and so I think making homemade whipped cream is a nice indulgent treat. It adds a lot of charm to your desserts and to your treats. And what I really like about it is I find it meets 2 things consumers are looking more for. They're really looking for their food to be raised sustainably. And when you use real dairy products, you're getting food from farms in the area who are caring for their land and their cows sustainably. The other thing consumers are looking for is simple ingredients. Ingredients they actually recognize. And when you make your own whipped cream, you'll know exactly what's in there. If you buy a non-dairy topping, a lot of those ingredients are things that you really don't have in your own house. So it's not as wholesome as having the real deal.
And that is, this is more fun than, I know the cans work, but this is the real deal. So show us how we do it.
There's a lot more love in this than a can.
Homemade whipped cream is cream. So we'll add about 2 cups of cream to this.
Okay.
And then here's the twist, is I'm going to add you can go up to half of this with Greek yogurt. This is plain Greek yogurt.
And half a cup, you said, or half a...
So I would start off with my 2 cups of cream. This is about 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. You can take this up as far as you like to take it. It will be delicious at even up to half of your whipped cream being made with yogurt. Of course, it gets a little bit more tangier the more that you add. So we'll just add that right into the mixer.
And the protein in this, now you've added that, which is a little healthier, and I'm sure reduced the fat a little bit depending on how much you put in,
Absolutely, and you're even adding probiotics to that because we know how important that is for gut health. And if you're interested in learning more about how to make Greek yogurt whipped cream or probiotics, you can visit our blog at newenglanddairycouncil.org and learn more about both of those.
Wow, that is
So now if you would like, you can add a little bit of sugar to it, and sometimes it's nice to add about a tablespoon of sugar to
That's all it is for whipped cream, is about a tablespoon?
It's a tablespoon per cup, or I have about 2 cups in there. You could do 2 tablespoons. So start with this because you can always taste it along the way and add a little bit more.
Can you add sugar after you've whipped it? Or it has to be in first?
I would probably catch it before it's at its full stage. So as it starts to hit soft peaks, you can still go ahead and maybe put some confectionery sugar in because that'll dissolve more quickly.
And I know you use plain, but can you use like the vanilla yogurt? Or
absolutely,
just depending on your taste, right?
And you can flavor this in a variety of ways. So like you said, you could start with vanilla yogurt, or you can simply add your own vanilla extract to this. I would probably add about a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of vanilla. And depending on what your dessert is, you can switch it up and put a little bit of cinnamon in instead.
I saw the cinnamon.
Added actually to it.
You would put it in now before we
I would put it in right now, And so I have what I think it's a great topping to fruit because it has that little bit of tanginess to it, which really complements the fruit well. And that would be some place for adding cinnamon would be great.
Just sprinkle.
You could even add maple syrup to it.
So right now we put this on, and we would just turn on your blender.
Go ahead and start slow. If you're impatient, you throw this up onto high speed. You might have a little bit of spray coming out of the bowl. So start slow, and I would just leave it like that until it gets a little bit thicker. And if you are looking for a little more speed, if you want to put the speed up, just put a towel around here because sometimes it will splash back out.
Otherwise, you can go walk around the kitchen while it's doing this and your mixer's doing it, and you'll just start to see the peaks form just like you would if you were doing whipping cream.
Absolutely, and take it up to the level that you would like. Now, for some desserts like this, you would just want some soft peaks. If you want to hold it for a number of hours, bring it up to more of a stiffer peak, and you can really make this 10 hours ahead of time. So it's just one of those things you can get out of the way.
It's okay to make it in the morning and serve it at night. It'll still be okay.
It really is. I think many people are really intimidated by making homemade whipped cream, and it's really quite a simple process, and the results are just so delicious and so wholesome, and it really, I think, adds that quality to dessert.
That's fast. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is
You're so
we're
good.
just want to take a little bit, Debbie's. Let's see how it tastes.
Well, this even... Oh, we
Oh my
have to
gosh,
share.
it tastes just like whipped cream.
I want to share.
Yeah,
No
I-
germs.
it's
third whipped-
No germs. You wouldn't know that there's yogurt. It's very sweet still. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For more ideas, you can visit Heidi's blog at newenglanddairycouncil.org.